Sundays, we have amazing faith lineup. Story of Dream City Church, the church that never sleeps, will air this Sunday. Check this out. Hey, morning, Mark. How are you doing today?
Awesome. How are you?
Good. Tell me about this, the story of Dream City Church.
Yeah. So this church is celebrating 100 years in 2023. So over the last 100 years, it's had really a big impact on the Valley of the Sun. Probably most well known for kind of these major outreach efforts that we do. We've got an organization downtown that we started years ago called the Phoenix Dream Center. Los Angeles Dream Center was also kind of an outbirth of our church as well. These are reaching out to literally thousands of people who are getting a second chance in life. People who are coming out of prison or gangs or addiction recovery or, just trying to get their lives back on track. So we literally house them in this old Embassy Suites hotel that we bought, remodeled it, and it's really an amazing place. One of the biggest efforts we have going on is human traffic recovery program, and it's been featured on news stations across the country. Frontline PBS did a whole documentary about sex trafficking in America and featured our Phoenix Dream Center human trafficking program. So, the church has really been making every effort to what we call find a need and fill it, find a hurt and heal it, and just looking for opportunities to bless our state.
I love it. I love it. Let's get into the outreach program because that's so important right now with things that are going on and helping in the community. But the outreach program.
Yeah. So in addition to the Phoenix Dream Center, we also have Mom's Pantry, which is a big food bank that we have in the North Valley that feeds thousands of people each week, especially during this COVID-19 epidemic. We have seen our efforts go through the roof. I mean, people who have been losing their jobs and need food assistance at this time, our outreaches have like tripled or quadrupled in the amount of people that we've been able to help. Mom's Pantry and Phoenix Dream Center. We also have, like I mentioned, a human trafficking program called Streetlight USA, which reaches out to actually girls who are underage. I mean, as young as like 13 years old who've been caught up in this, and we work with the Department of Homeland Security in helping rescue them and finding safe housing for them. And we're taking them through just the steps of rehabilitation, really, and trying to get their lives back. And we also have a big effort right now up in Colorado City. That city's always been notorious for being the home of Warren Jeffs, who many in Arizona will be familiar with that name. He's now in prison for crimes of sexual misconduct with minors, and that city just was like decimated after he was arrested. One of his 65th wife escaped from Colorado City, came down to our Phoenix Dream Center to try to get her life back together, and the state awarded her this huge compound of Warren Jeffs, this massive estate, and she was like, I don't know what to do with it, but I want to use it for good. So she gave it to the Phoenix Dream Center, and we have been remodeling that place up there. It's an unbelievable story, really, how that city is going through transformation. So that's one of our outreaches as well.
That's incredible and amazing. Let's talk about who you open the doors to very quickly here, because you open it to everybody who is in need and those who are not in need, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you see the demographic of our congregation, so to speak, we've got, well-known, wealthy celebrity names in the Valley, as well as people who are down and out looking for a hand up in their situation. We've got 8 different campuses around the state, and actually one in Omaha, Nebraska now. So we've really branched out in a lot of ways. And yeah, just like you said, we want to create a place that is welcoming to anybody, who is looking to explore their faith journey, looking to explore Christianity and become a follower of Christ, in kind of a really unique way.
So, all right, Sundays, you want people to come and watch your show, right? And what's that?
Yep.
What's that?
Well, I know, and this is no knockoff on any other Christian programming. A lot of them are worship services that you see, which is awesome. But ours is kind of like a documentary. It's about a 28-minute documentary about the story of the 100 years of our church, our past, our present, and really what our future is. Not only the outreaches that we do, but I'm the creative arts director as well. So we have a huge performing arts program. We do large-scale Broadway musicals. Our celebration of Christmas has had over 2 million people come see it over the years. So this show kind of shows a lot of the different things that we do in the Valley and around the state, and also features some really heart-touching stories about transformation that people have gone through.
So this is great. All right, if people want to find out more, how can they?
Yeah, so they can go to our website. It's dreamcitychurch.us, and then /outreach will take them to a landing page that'll kind of highlight all the things that we're showing in the TV show.
Perfect. Mark, thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, great to meet with you.
Please remember to watch this great program Sunday at 5 p.m. right here on AZTV 7.